That latency really gets you, huh? You know, I've always wondered why YouTubers just sit there and they're like, is it on? Is it on? Is it on? Hello? Now I know. Now I know. Okay, so let me just double check and make sure I am nice and neat in my little window here. Yeah, I'm doing okay. As long as I'm not hunched over the desk, I should be alright. So, what I'm doing today, we are going to play 7 Days to Die. So, one of the reasons why I started this channel was to get people like me who aren't gamers comfortable with branching out into games that people view as typically gamer. So, my first one was Raft, which I will most likely play on this channel. I'll show you how to play that with everything turned off. It was a really good introduction to just moving around in the world. If you're used to a 2D perspective where you know, you point and click at the thing on the ground, but you're still using your WAS to move in only two directions. It's a little different, takes a little getting used to, and I think Raft was the most forgiving in that for me. But then what I really wanted to do was play 7 Days to Die, because it just looked like so much fun. Like, people were having so much fun, and I wanted to join in. So I made myself get out of my comfort zone, and what I'm gonna do is we're gonna start a new game, and we're gonna go into making it the easiest possible, so we get used to the mechanics, so that we get used to how things are going. People play in higher difficulty. It's perfectly fine. Should we start out in the generic? The generic map is Navezgane. I don't want to play in Navezgane though. I feel like I've played in it so much that I don't know if I want to play in it. But I do want a smaller world size. I tried that one. It did not work well. This is the map I'm currently in. That's a lot of desert. That one's really big though. I don't think I liked that one. I think that was a lot of desert too. That one's big. That one's really big. That's big. That's big. That's an old map. That's big. We can try this pre-gen 6K. Okay. So once you have your map figured out, I'm sorry, I just really jumped into this, and I was playing with maps last time. What should we call this? We'll call it learning, because it doesn't matter. It's just a save file. So you see here, you can have multiple people on your server. We'll just go over the general tab. You can have multiple people on your server. You can have number of players. You can have your server listed, you know, all that crap. Don't even worry about it. Default is not listed 2 players. Never an issue. I'm gonna keep it on 2 players just in case I invite somebody to play with me. Your next setting is your difficulty setting. So, how hard are the zombies going to be to kill? You have Scavenger, Adventurer, which is the default, Nomad, Warrior, Survivalist, Insane. Now, Insane, as you would imagine, is the most difficult setting. I don't even want to touch it. don't even want to touch it. I'm not there. I don't have the hours in this kind of game to even feel comfortable venturing in there. So no, not doing that. You can change your hour cycle, how long it is to play one 24-hour period. So I've been playing with the idea of 60 minutes to give myself more time to do stuff during the day, so I can get 3 missions done in a day. But it makes the night really super long. And on this difficulty, you can go out at night and you can do things. That's fine. But I try to get my crafting and stuff done overnight. And if it takes so long to go through the night cycle, the night starts at 2200 and goes to 4 o'clock. I don't know the exact numbers, but as you can imagine, on a 60-minute day, your night cycle is going to be this. You elongate your day, it's going to elongate that night. You know what I mean? So, I'm still playing with it. I'm still going to go 90-minute days. 60-minute, I think, is the default. And it's a good cycle just to get used to things so that day doesn't last forever and night doesn't last forever. You know what? We'll just make it 60. We'll make it 60. Okay, so the basics. Blood moon frequency. How many days is it between the time that the horde really comes in at you? 7 days is the default. I used to play on 7 days, then the math... Not good at math, I'm an English major, so... be warned. So... The math after a certain number, I'm just like, forget about it, let's do 5 days, because 5 days is an option. You can go down to no blood moon. There will never be a horde coming after you whatsoever. And if you're just starting out, that's a good way to play. That's a good way to start. Nobody's coming after you ever. If you do want that horde, you want those people coming after you, those zombies coming after you, you can set it to 7 days. They have options to go once a month. Anyway, so I'm gonna keep it at 7. Feel free to play with that. This is more like if you want on day 7, but surprise me. Day 7-ish, give or take. Do you want to know that there's a blood moon that day? Say you forgot that it's day 14 and you're going on about your business. Suddenly you look up and the day number, day 14, is suddenly in red. You know, oh my gosh, there's a horde that day. I like to be warned. Some people don't. They disable it. That's fine. You can have it warn you just before the event happens. I don't think so. And then you can have... for the zombie speed, they have walk, jog, run, sprint, and then nightmare, which is, oh my god, quick. Like, you hear something, turn around, and it is right there. Again, don't have the hours. Don't have the hours for the reaction time to be programmed in. I don't. So, zombie speed is walk. Night speed is walk. Feral speed. Now, the feral zombies are supposed to happen once in a while, and when the game gets harder, when you get more levels, it likes to make it a little bit harder on you. The feral zombies, theoretically, can go quicker. They're meant to be quicker. And they are also a little bit hard to kill. So instead of, say, 2 hits to kill, it's 3 hits to kill. Instead of 5, it's 7. Something along those range. I don't know the exact numbers. Not a gamer. So, I keep them at walk. And just to challenge me a little bit, I turned the blood mood speed of all of the zombies up to jog, and honestly, that is enough of a challenge for me where I am right now. And that's a recent development. They're usually walking too. Feral Sense is a new thing that they brought kind of back in Alpha 20. It kind of was a thing, and then it kind of wasn't a thing, and now they give you the option to make it a thing. What that means is zombies notice you. Whatever you want somebody to explain the XML file to you, this is not the place. But they notice you. And they notice you more often, they notice you quicker, and they come after you. If you turn the Feral Sense off, you can usually walk by a zombie, and they're not going to notice you. They don't care. They're busy in their own little... I go here, I walk here, I do this. I walk here, I do that. And I'm fine with that, because I don't want to fight every zombie within my vicinity. I don't have the hours. There are people that do want to fight every zombie in their vicinity. By all means, turn on Feral Sense. Not me. These... I don't even know what they do, so I leave it off. Oh, the experience multiplier. So this kind of dictates how fast you progress, and the faster you progress, the harder the zombies get. So you can make it progress faster or slower depending on how you want to do this, and it's inversely related. So if you want to slow down the speed at which you progress, you I said that wrong. If you want to slow down the progression, you turn down the multiplier. So you're not getting experience as fast. It makes the game much slower. If you want to gain all the experience you can and get those levels quick, you can turn it up higher. Nice even default works for me. Okay, so some of these are more of the advanced settings. The only things I really worry about is the loot respawn time. You can... So if there's a bag of trash out on the road, for me, I like to loot it once and know it's looted. That's it. Nothing is ever going to appear in that bag of trash again. You've already looked at it. That's all that's going to happen. And I prefer it that way. So I have loot respawn disabled. Some people like to stay in their own little vicinity. They don't really want to venture out past their own little city. And that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. I did that for a long time. So you can have it respawn however much you want. I think when I first started, I think I had it respawn every 40 days. Not that I played a game that lasted 40 days, but I think I had it 40 days. So when you die, I have it drop nothing. You can have it drop everything. So what's in your little toolbar down at the bottom, what's in your backpack, all of it gone. I worked too hard for that. I'm not good at getting back where my body was, let alone fighting zombies that are on top of my body, eating that butt like groceries. As JP says. Just funny. So no, I'm not... If I've got to go back to an area that I know is full of zombies, I want my stuff with me. If I totally fail at a mission and they just chew on my butt, I don't want to go back there for a while. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go... The mission's failed. There's no reason to go back immediately. I've got all my stuff with me, so there's no reason to go back immediately. I don't want to deal with it. At the level I am now. So I drop nothing. You can also have it drop just your tool belt, what's on that little bar, or you can have it drop only what's in your backpack, which means you better keep anything that's important to you on that toolbar. I drop nothing. Drop on quit, nothing. So the wave count. So this is interesting. So the blood moon count, I don't know the numbers for this, and I don't have this quite figured out yet either, but I think of it as kind of like the number of enemies in a wave, right? So your first blood moon, you may have 1 or 2 waves. Once your first blood moon may only last an hour in game, but the more you play, the longer the blood moon is. I've seen people play and the blood moon starts at 2200 and doesn't end until 400. 400, yeah. So what is that? 10 o'clock at night to 4 o'clock in the morning? Bam, 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 bam. Constant fighting. But that's a higher toward the end. You know, you gotta play a while for that to happen. So this is the number of active, I think this is the number of active zombies at a time during the blood moon, during those hours that the blood moon is going to be. I have upped this. I used to have it set at 16. I upped this to 24 recently. I'm kind of happy with it. It is, it's giving me enough of a challenge that I feel okay with it. So, okay, so enemy spawn you can turn on or off. You want zombies? Turn it on. You don't want zombies? Turn it off. The first few times I played this game, 3-4 times, I think I turned all the zombies off just so I could get used to the mechanics of the game, how to walk around in the game, how to craft items, how leveling up works, looting, the trader, all of that. I'd seen it on TV, but I'd never personally done it, and we all know it's different when you personally do it. So there's that. Your airdrops. So, they will send as it suggests, a plane will fly by and dump out a chest of random bits. You never know what's going to be in it. It's like, it's like a care package from home. They just shove it out the side of the plane. Who knows what's in it? So, you can have it disabled. A lot of advanced players play with the airdrops disabled. You can have it come every day. I think that would get very tiring trying to run after all of these airdrops every day. Every 3 days still seems a little quick for me, but I don't want it to be on Horde Day, and that is as far out as it goes. So I have it on every 3 days. I don't get it every day. I might not. It just may be in a challenging area and I just forget about it. I don't always get it. But I do have marked the location on just in case. I'm like, yes, I'm hurting. Let me have an airdrop. Let me have a care package. Okay, I've had a bad day. So I have that marked on just in case. And then you have your multiplayer stuff, which I don't even look at. All right. So that's the basics. That is how to customize this game. And I have to tell you, this is the most customizable experience you can ever have, which is why people of all skill levels love this game. So you can make it completely easy, or you can make it the most insanely difficult thing that you have ever played. And some people are still complaining it's not that difficult, but that's why they added Feral Scents. So you can make it that much more difficult. That butt-puckering feeling you've been craving, you can now have. So, let's start. This is going to take a while to load. While it's loading, there is a, you know, some tip screens here, and it shows you how to navigate through. Let's go back to the first one. Here you go. Didn't want you to hear me drinking. I'm a loud drinker. For those who are wondering, it is lemonade and Midori. Okay. So, hey. Found you passed out and naked. White River Settlement. It's all good. So, this is a survival game. Imagine that. Alright. So the first thing I do before I do anything else is look around. It looks like there's going to be a town over there. I don't see any zombies in the immediate area. And we have a couple of cars near us. Not that that matters too terribly much in the state that they're in. Just from playing this game so much, I know we're not going to be able to loot them. We go over there and nothing's happening. But there's a box over there. Okay. So the first thing you're going to notice is way up in the right-hand screen. Way up in the right-hand screen, I hope I'm pointing in the right direction, is your quest. So the first thing it wants us to do is make a bedroll, and in order to do that, we need to gather plant fibers. So I want you to gather about 10 of them. This guy right here, this twig-looking guy, this branch that somebody just decided to stick in the ground there, that's actually wood. And if you look at the bottom right, it tells you what you gathered and how much XP you get from it. So, you know, we're getting some plants, we're getting some XP, and that is iron. Not that we need that right now. Okay. So, push tab, and it'll bring up the menu. A lot of things you can do here, but right now we're just going through the tasks. So you click on the bedroll, you tell it to craft, or you push W, either way. I got a little anxious. We have to put our bedroll down, so you can either drag it to the hotbar or you can drop it to the hotbar. This area is the zombie safe area, the little white outline there. That means when you spawn here, no zombies are going to spawn in that area. So the next thing I want you to do is gather some small stones so that we can make an axe. And it's nicely telling you where all the stones are, because once you get over in here, it gets harder to see them sometimes. So there's one, there's one. I have enough wood. You push tab again, and it's going to have that exclamation mark right next to what you need to craft. You highlight it, you push W. Oh, I have enough fiber to do the next two things, so we're just going to get those crafting as well. I'm just clicking and pushing W. Now we have to wear the clothes. Okay, so if you go up here to the guy, I'm naked. You push shift and click, shift and click, and it'll put it where it needs to be. So pants go there, shirt goes there, hat, glasses, hat, eyewear, face, overcoat, armor for your chest, armor for your arms and hands, armors for your legs, and then your feet. So those are your options. What am I doing now? Gathering wood. So, let me bring that axe down. Oh. You can also click and hold shift down at the same time. It'll do the same thing. So, let's just go over to this tree here. And we'll just get some wood from the tree. That seems good. Let's make a wooden club. Tab and W, and then a control shift. I am just going to pick this up and toss it. there's nothing you can do with it. You can't really read anything out of it. It's kind of, it's useless. It just stays in your inventory forever. So the way I do this is all personal preference, really. I like to have my weapon of choice, my tools, and then the other random things that I want to keep an eye on. In this case, it's my food, my water, and my bandage in case I get into trouble. You will hear my cat because she thinks anytime I'm talking to her. So what are we doing? Gathering of feathers. So I don't see any of those markers close by, which means we're gonna have to walk a little bit to find a nest. But back to what I was saying about the loot respawn. Okay, so you click on E, it'll search what's in the box, and then it's gonna show you what's in the box. You push R, and that moves everything in the box to your inventory. And then because I know this stuff isn't gonna come back, like if I go back in days later, something else is not gonna be in this box. I hate coming to a box and going, ooh, what's in here, just to find it's empty. Personal playstyle. Maybe I'm the only one who gets mad about that, but I get mad about that. So E to search, R to take everything, and then I delete it. Ah, here we go, bird's nest. So we're gonna search the bird's nest, we get a feather and some eggs. I don't use arrows in this game, the feathers just accumulate for me. What I'm looking for are the eggs. E to search, R to take everything, and then I delete it, because I might be thinking, ooh, there's an egg in there, or there might be an egg in there, and I get there and there's nothing there. So mad, so mad. I can't tell you how many times I made myself mad. Alright, primitive bow, click the W, stone arrow. You can make more of these if you want. Since I don't use them, it's just a quest. So because it's a weapon, though, it goes down there, and I've managed to use it a couple of times. I'm not reliable in any stretch of the imagination with it. Alright, so because I have plenty of wood on me, it's telling me my next quest is to make a frame shape. No. It made another stone arrow because that's what was highlighted. You highlight the thing, you hit craft, and then it's going to make it. So this is pretty much the basics of building. You have to be able to know how to make a generic shape. So this is your generic building shape right here. If you click R, if you hold down R, it's going to give you a menu, and you can choose whatever shape you want. You can even choose letters. That looks like a good one. You click tab again, it gets out of there. You click R and it rotates things. There you go. There's the shape. I have made a shape. And now we're going to upgrade it. Because I have wood in here, and this doubles as an axe and a hammer. And I can't tell you how long I spent trying to figure out how to upgrade this. Okay, you look at it, you hold down the right click. That's it. You look at it, you hold down right click. I'm sitting here doing this stuff, and I'm like, it's just breaking the box! Right click, not left click. Alright, so the next thing it wants us to do is gather some stones, and we are gonna make a, campfire. I think there were stones up here. Well, there's a rock over there. Oh, thanks. No, I'm just gonna go hit this rock. There we go. Axe and hammer. There we go. I have enough to make a campfire. I want to make a campfire where I'm going as well, so I'm gonna get a few more. Not that I probably won't find a lot of stone on the way there, but this is what we're doing. Alright, now, a lot of people, and you see this everywhere, a lot of people will make the campfire and then put it on top of the block. On top of the block. Okay? Even though technically there's nothing back there supporting it, it views that whole area as a frame, so it will act like the rest of that is filled in for its physics. They'll set it on top. They'll set it on top and they'll be like, oh, complete, done, moving on. I don't know why. That just seems to be what everybody does. I guess so that they don't have stuff strewn about the countryside, like it now is. Whatever makes you happy. Hey, welcome aboard. So you did the things. Let me tell you where the trader is. So the trader is very close, actually. 191.1 meters that away. In the meantime, one of the next things you need is some sort of knife to gut the things you kill. And the best way to get that is to come over to these really disgusting piles and then just smash them. I got some rotten flesh, which is good for crops, animal fat, which is good for recipes and candles, nitrate powder, which is good for farm plots and ammunition, and then this bone. So if you click on the bone, it'll give you two options. You can either drop it or find out the recipes for it. You click on the recipes for it, boom, there's a knife. So you can make yourself a knife. What I've been doing recently is utilizing these tabs. So you have the basics, building, resources, weapons, and ammo. Look at that. There's a knife. And in white, it tells you all of the things that you can currently make underneath that tab. Right now, I can make a campfire. Over here, I can make these things. Okay? So, I'm gonna take my knife, I'm gonna put it down there for, if I murder an animal, you never know, it could happen. And murdering animals is the only way, well, it's not the only way, but it's the only way you're gonna get meat in this game unless you pay the trader. Woo! Loot. What is it? I told you I was gonna get stone. And again, it's in that bottom corner over there. Okay. There's a nest. Do I get an egg? No. No egg. Because it hates me. Self-storage. That means that it's going to be Trader Bob. And I was lucky enough to spawn in a lovely grassy biome. Delete that. Don't ask me why I call it deleting it. I just do. So cars like that where the doors are off of it, you can't search those. But a car like this where it has, the hood and the doors and stuff still on it, you can search those. But it is 11. It's a quarter to 12. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna loot Bob, and then we're gonna go meet Bob. So, a lot of the mailboxes these days will give you a book. It's usually one of 3 series. Let's see. Archer, spears, or clothing. So you just go up to any of these and it'll say E, search untouched cupboards. So you click E and you take everything that's in it with the R button. So now it says it's an empty cupboard. So you come up here and you're like, oh, I'm just looting, I'm grabbing everything so quick. Did I search that? Yes, I searched that. So that's the quick way to tell that. And I want to pick up these chairs, but you can't because they are protected. They are trader protected. There's nothing you can do about that. That's just how it is. There's a desk we can search. Ooh! I got the nerdy glasses the first. Oh my god. Okay, so let's talk about your skills. It's the hat because you're learning, right? Knowledge is power. You got to graduate. So these are the different kinds of skills you can have. Think of these like tabs, okay? And then under each tab you have your attribute. Perception, strength. Hold on. Oh, that cat's in one of those moods. Fortitude, agility, intellect. And then these are the books that you've read. Okay, so my favorite, absolute favorite, is the intellect tree. I love the electrocutioner. I love the robotics inventor. I'm starting to learn the benefits of daring adventurer. Love advanced engineering because that's how you're going to get the ability to make steel in the later game. And then grease monkey, that's how you're going to get your way around in the game. It's absolutely my favorite. There are people who will say, what are you talking about? That's useless. Don't even try. Strength is the way to go. I mean, look at this. You've got your guns, you've got your smacking people, you've got your stamina, you've got your cooking, and then you have your making tools and your mining all right there. So why would you even bother with intellect? To each their own. To each their own. Look around, play, see what seems good for you, which reminds me, I still have 4 points to spend. I usually forget about it until I get to the trader. So, before I put the nerdy glasses on, and the nerdy glasses directly affect the attribute, intellect. So, okay, so I can go about this one of two ways for my personal gameplay. I can either put it... She's in a mood, I'm telling you. And I'm not going to keep my hand there. I can either put it in stuff that I normally won't spend the points in later. So, stuff like Sexual Tyrannosaurus, which is going to help me with my stamina. We'll just go ahead and get that. Master Chef, you really can't cook anything until you have a point of Master Chef or a book, a schematic that tells you how to do that. So what I like to have, besides Sexual Tyrannosaurus, is I like to have salvage operations because I want to be able to make a wrench. Wrench is very important to making a workbench later, and I want to have that as quick as possible. Lock picking. I want to be able to make my own lock picks in the workbench. For me, that's a must-have. And then we did Sexual Tyrannosaurus. And now the next one, whatever you want to get. For me. It's kind of a freebie, and I don't know what to do with it right now, so I am going to save it. Now, I am going to put on these nerdy glasses. It tells you, it gives you a +1 to intellect. If you want to know, this is the graph that tells you details, the science about it. This book tells you the concept about it. So wearing these, you may not look sexy, but you'll be better at crafting and gain extra XP. Extra XP in everything. You whack somebody's head off, you get extra XP. That alone is worth wearing the nerdy glasses. So you could either go up here and drag it. I am learning the Shift and W. Puts them on just as quick. I'm not going to read this book because we are going to sell it. It's worth more to me in cash than it is in intellect. I don't think there's anything up there, so I'm not going to bother going up there. But then I thought there was nothing up here, and I went up here and I found nerdy glasses. Shift and W is run. So that's how you get around faster. See, I told you there was nothing up here. Told you. I don't know what happened there. We'll just forget it ever happened. Sorry if you're getting sick. And I've noticed that I tend to look where I look when I walk. This is where I look when I walk. Now you can scavenge all of these things, but if you try to go in there and break anything, it's protected, so you can't break anything. This last one has something you can search. E to search. I said E to search. Oh, I got the schematic for... Okay, so the chem station is where you can make glue and gunpowder more efficiently. Now, you can take it by using the R, and it'll take both of them. If you don't even want to worry about misclicking, you click this button that says use, and you're going to read it. It's going to give you some XP for reading it, and now you know how to do the thing. The chrysanthemum... Oh my god, I didn't know I got a bone knife, a regular knife too, shoot. Okay. You can keep them, you can toss them, they're all over the place, it's not... You can find them pretty easily. And then I think in here, or in here, this is what the forge looks like. So you look in the forge and you get some stuff that I'm gonna sell. If I were in archery, I would be very ecstatic about the arrowheads that I just got. If you're ever curious about what the crap that thing is, you can just scroll over it and it'll tell you. I'm going to take all of those because those are some good goodies. And then there's nothing in here. The other thing you're looking for is the workbench. A little bit of crap in there. So doors are off. I'm not going to be able to search any of these. And same with this one. Sometimes it'll generate one in that you can search, sometimes not. So I wasn't sure if I searched this. It tells me I have not, so I will search it. Okay. Now we can go into the trader.
How goes it?
With that door closed, this is the safest safe as safe can be. Right here. The zombies can't come in and get you. None of the other stuff out there can come in and get you. But you cannot stay here. You cannot stay here all the time. You can hide, but you can't run. You know what I mean? And you can only be in here for a certain period of time. So they are open from 6:05 until probably 21:50. Sometimes you can rob the register, any register, doesn't matter where it is, but the drawer is open, so we're not going to be able to rob it. If I had lockpicks, I could try to lockpick his safe, but I don't have lockpicks. So we're just going to talk to him and say, can I see your inventory? Whoops. Okay, this is something that I just learned. You hold shift, you click on it, and you click W to sell. It'll sell all of the stuff that he will buy, but you see there's no price there. He doesn't want any of that. This he does want, so I'm just going to sell all that, sell that. Doesn't want that, sell that. Nope. Oh, I sold my egg! I didn't mean to sell my egg! I'm not selling my duct tape. Doesn't want that. I'll sell that. I'm keeping the cooking pot because you need the cooking pot. I want to keep those two. I can sell those though. Okay, so he took some of what I had. And I have a little bit of money. Is it going to be enough to buy anything? Not really. But what you're looking for here are goals. Right there is a big goal for me. I love the drone. A lot of people hate the drone. It could just whatever. It's cute. It's cute as fuck. And I love it. There's also an AK that I want to get. So we're looking high up in price. Some people sort through the all and then they get to the secret stash. I figure by then you've already used your money getting this other crap that you may or may not have been as important to you. So I start with the secret stash. The next thing I want to look at is the science. The auger schematic. Tools. Have any tools? Ammo is the next one I look at. And he has ammo for the AK. He has gunpowder. That's the science. So glue, that sort of thing will fit under there. And then this is everything. So if there's something I missed in my oogling of important things, it will show up in here. Like my eggs that I just sold him. Some of my eggs. No. So what I really want are the schematics, and it looks like those are 2,500. So I have got to start questing, and it's also getting late in the day, so I also need to find a place to live. Now,
I'm in a bit of a quandary.
In there,
Help me.
you can search by order of how far it is from the trader. I like to be as close to the trader as possible. A lot of people like to be as close to the trader as possible. So I went for the one that was 109 meters away. It looks like it is the old modular house number 6. So we are going to go to the old modular house number 6. So when you accept a job, you know what? Hold on. This is... I was going to put my stuff in there, but I don't think I'm going to. I think we're going to make a temporary home in old modular number 6. I don't know if I want to be closer or not. I've never taken over the play area, though. That's tempting. I don't know. Let me think about this more. Again, doors are off, so you can't really search it. Nests. I'm going to leave these because these are going to reset as soon as I click the button over there, which is also why I'm not setting anything down right now, and I'll use these chairs as an example. Okay. Oh my god, the chairs are back. So all of that resets as soon as you click the button. These things on the outside don't always reset when you click the button. As you can see, there was only one that time. Okay. This is a chemistry station, so you do that. I'm gonna leave these here because I think I'm gonna spend the night here, so I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do with that later. So this is your point of interest, POI. Up at the right, it tells you to find the White River supplies, and it also wants you to stay within the perimeter of the POI. If you go out of it, you lose. You don't finish the mission, and you don't get anything for it. Usually there's somebody behind those, so you always want to be careful with those when you go into these things. But because it's a tier 1 and we're just starting, you're probably not going to find a whole lot. Now that is old money. They don't use old money anymore. But he will, stop it. He will buy that off of you. The traders do. Okay, attics are always sus. Always sus. You never know what you're going to find in an attic. You don't know if you're going to fall through the floors or what's going to happen. And, let's go this way. Crouch. And we're crouching. And there's something back here. Grab that. Okay. So you can see down there in my toolbar, I just found a bandage and it added it to the one on my toolbar. I'm also getting way overloaded here. I want my nails, so I'm not going to scrap my nails. I want that, so I'm not going to scrap that. I don't care about those feathers. I have some glue, so I'm going to keep that. I can make that. Let's make duct tape. There we go. I can make some duct tape. We're going to craft some duct tape. Really? I can make gunpowder? Right here in my... I can make gunpowder in my pocket. Anyway. I'm going to move the food down. I'm going to move the 2 forms of money down. That way it's not taking up as much space. I'm going to scrap this because I don't need it. So to do that, you push the S button. It scraps it, and then it puts it back as a material in your pocket. Okay, so that's lighting me up a little bit. Let's jump down. Get our weapon equipped. See what I mean about the fort? Giving way. The good news is I found the satchel. Are you even... There we go. I don't hear anybody coming, but I can guarantee you there's somebody in here. I know somebody's in here. Eventually we'll get through this. There we go. Loot. Loot everything. Take everything. There is a ladder up there. And I don't see anybody down here. Let me get my club out just in case stuff goes down. You jump, you get up the ladder, push E to unlock the door, and now we're in a basement. Since I don't have any clothes, I'm searching the washing machine. Look, I found a shirt. So again, Shift W to wear it. It switches out the shirt. You can either scrap this or toss it. I'm never gonna need it, so I'm just gonna toss it. I'm gonna scrap that. I'm gonna scrap that. You could scrap the doorknob too, but it sells for a decent amount of money. So I am going to keep that because I want all the money I can. That is just a breakaway. We have all sorts of chem stations in here, and we have not run across a zombie yet. So this is a good place to run across a zombie. So we're gonna come over here. Smack that. No zombie. I'm not gonna loot this place until I know that I'm not gonna get attacked. Alright. Nobody's there. So we're gonna loot. Nothing there. That's closed. That's open. That's open. Lots of chemistry stations. We won't talk about why they might need that. For the acid I just found, scrap that, toss that. I'm gonna toss this too, because I don't like those. That I can get later, that I don't really need. Choices. Choices. You know, it's all about choices. What is important to you and how you play. There are some people that will cringe that I threw paper on the floor because you need it for, this, that, or the other. The chemistry book I've already read. And the floor is lava. Okay. I don't know how much of this floor is going to give way and how much of it is not. So, I'm going to stay off of as much of it as I can. Okay. Expect someone in here. Seriously. Because we've gone through the whole thing without seeing anyone. Did I leave the zombies off? Did I leave the zombies off? I must have left the zombies off because like, surely one would have come and gotten me by now. I left the zombies off. But I can't leave in the middle of a thing because it's going to, we're gonna fail the mission. I don't want to fail the mission. So we're just gonna quickly loot this stuff. I'm gonna get the goodies. We're gonna turn in the... Well, we don't even have to turn in the quest rate. I am gonna make a chest. And then I think I'm gonna make... Oh, I'm full. Scrap that. So on the bottom, up to the division between the two coins. So up to the $8, there is a green line, and then from the dukes all the way to the end of the bandage is a blue line. The green line is your food. The blue is your water. I am a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna eat some soup. You just click on it and hold the A button if you're in here. If you're down here, you just hold it and right-click it while you're not in this menu, of course. I'm gonna scrap that now because I don't need it. I'm gonna scrap that because I don't need it. Scrap that, and now I have an extra place down here for something. My cooking pot. I don't want to lose my cooking pot. Okay. So I am not going to read that bicycle schematic. I know I'm going to get that one way or another. I'm getting that bicycle. So I am just going to sell that. And the reason that I know one way or another I'm going to get that bicycle is because I go heavy into Grease Monkey, and bicycle's the first one you get when you learn Grease Monkey. And then the other reason is that the trader will give you... how am I going to get out? Let's just get out here. Yeah. The trader is going to give you a bicycle after you've completed X number of quests. I can't remember if it's somewhere between 5 and 7. I don't really remember. So while I'm banging on this, I'm gonna take a drink. Okay. We're gonna turn this in to the trader. We are very encumbered, so we are walking very slowly. So what does encumbered mean? Okay. All of these areas down here, like if I pick it up, you'll see that same icon there. That just means I'm having to juggle some stuff. I don't have enough pockets for everything, so I've got to juggle some stuff to do anything. That includes walking, running, and right now I'm theoretically running, and I'm moving very slowly. This is me walking, moving very slowly. And now my stamina's building.
All prices are fair here.
Okay, hold on. Before, I don't even have room for that, so I'm gonna scrap that. I'm gonna scrap that. Toss that. Okay.
Thank you, Survivor.
So I'm not gonna use either of these. Some people will be like, pipe bombs, alright, I can blow shit up. I can't be trusted with those. So, I don't play with baseball bats, so I don't need that either. None of these are going to help me, so I am just going to look for the one that has the highest resale value. Batter up it is. I'm going to try to sell him anything I possibly can. So for this, you shift, you click it, and you press W. That's the quick way to sell everything of that particular type to him. I'm going to sell that. Blood bags you can't sell, and he doesn't buy them anyway. I'll sell my vitamin even though I should keep it. I am not selling the acid. That is too hard to get. The acid is staying with me. And I am still overburdened, but that
Great
is
doing
okay.
business with you. Come
We'll
back
pick
and
up
tell your
another
friends.
job. The next closest one is going to be
You think you can help me with a problem?
$199.
Brilliant.
It's going to
I
be
guess
another
this
modular house.
friends now.
But I don't think I'm going to do it right now because we need a home. We need a place to stay the night. So I'm either going to stay the night in that place I just cleared out and then start building probably here. Yeah. That place is just not secure enough, really. And my other option is that one that's half empty too. I mean, it's half down as it is. So, I'm just gonna try to build a great big cube tonight. Oh, before I do that, let's turn the zombies back on. So we're gonna exit out of the game. We're gonna continue the game. We're in learning. We're gonna go to the basics. Feral sense is off. 7, walk, walk, jog. Maybe it's the advanced. Ah, enemy spawn, off. We'll turn that back on. And click start. It's gonna take it a minute to load back into the game. But then we'll start playing with zombies. And we're waiting. When I talk a lot, my nose itches, like right there. Just this meaty part of it. And I think it's just because of my allergies and stuff. It just tickles that part of my nose a lot. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I forgot to sell him that money. That's okay. I'll sell it to him next time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut down a bunch of trees. And then, make a bunch of cubes. It doesn't have to be cubes. Okay, so see this? See the line underneath your tools? Obviously these don't have them, they're not tools. But after a certain point, they break down. And it tells you, this item needs to be repaired. So if you click on the item, again, these are the specifics about it, and this is just the general information. So you repair it with a small stone, or you can scrap it to a small stone. I just so happen to have some stones, so we're going to click on it. A is repair, and then we're going to get right back to it. And what I love about 7 Days to Die is that the interface is so user-friendly that it tells you exactly what's going on and how to fix it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to go search for some YouTube tutorial about how to repair something. It tells you. In very clear English. This is what you do. And I love it. I love it.
Just to let you folks know that Trader Joel's will be closing soon.
So it's getting late. Trader Joel is about to close. A zombie can walk up on us at any moment. Dogs, wolves. Surprising. Oh, there's a zombie way over there. Right there. Right there. If I had feral sense on... Oh shit. If I had feral sense on, he would be coming after me. But instead, I have this guy. This guy. Right here. So if you right click, it's your power attack. And I can never get the distances right with these.
Joel's is now closed.
Oh, don't let him hit you. This guy, if he hits you, it'll hurt. And you've got to keep an... Oh, fuck. You got to keep an eye on your stamina, too. Because if you try to swing without... Yes! If you try to swing without enough stamina, it'll leave you very vulnerable, and it'll say out of stamina. And you just stand there looking at him like, hey, sup? And then he smacks you in the face. Anyway, while I'm here... That's also another thing I love about 7 Days to Die. Ah, shit. There are 2 more zombies. Have they noticed me? Have they noticed me? Do I have enough to make frames? Let's make, how many frames can I make? Let's make, 75. Sounds like a good number. 75. Okay, they have not noticed me. They're over there doing their own thing. I may only have to fight this twitchy guy up here. And I'd rather fight the twitchy guy before it gets too dark. There he is. Is there another twitchy guy up here? There's another twitchy guy up here. Okay, so you can't build too close to the trader. You know what? I think I may mix... Am I gonna mix things up? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna mix things up. I think I'll just deal with it. Oh, he's feral. Okay, and the reason you know he's feral is because his eyes are glowing red. So he is gonna be a little harder to kill, and he is going to give you a little more experience for killing him. And I am still crawling, which makes it even more dangerous. You know what? Let's build. Let's be crazy and just build right here on the edge. It's fine. It's fine. So the reason I'm hemming and hawing is because of this hill here. And some of the blocks will sink under it, and then some of them will raise to on top of it, and it's just, it's not a pleasant situation. I'm just gonna make myself a little tiny box for right now. It's not gonna be glorious, glamorous, or anything like that. It's just gonna be a starter box for me to live in. I'll make those decisions later. So, the decisions that I'm leaving for later. Where am I gonna put the door? Am I going to just build on top of the surface of the ground like I am with these blocks right here, or am I going to dig underneath? Dig down a layer and then put my foundation down there, or if I'm just going to build a foundational layer on top of all of this. Choice is yours. Honestly, you can do whatever you want. But I want to get at least 3 blocks high. With this right now, that will pretty much prevent most zombies from getting to me. I can figure out what I'm doing with the door and such at night. Do I have enough wood? Where's my wood? I'm just crafting random numbers. I don't know. I'm not counting. I don't count. I just go. Oops. Alright. I'm just gonna duck down in here for right now. Now, this is not secure at all. At all. Do not be under the impression that this is secure. Okay? This is just so nobody can see you. Okay? If you stand here perfectly still and you crouch, see how there's the eyeball and it says 5? That is... Some people call it a loudness meter. Some people say that it's your visibility because it's an eyeball. Whatever. It's a 5, okay? They have a very little chance. The zombies have a very small chance of knowing you're even in there. Out of sight, out of mind. You stay still, you're not making any noise, you're not moving around, nobody can see you, you're not going in and out of things. They have no clue you're there. Okay? And this right here is the best way to hide from zombies. Go somewhere where they can't see you, squat down, do nothing. That's it. It's very boring to watch. But you'll survive. Okay, so choices. Decisions need to be made. So, are we gonna dig this out? And make a flat floor. See how I'm moving around now, and whether or not I'm walking on grass or into one of these bushes changes the rating from 5 to 15 and back. So. I think I do want to live here. I don't think I'm going to try to chance it with, I don't think I'm going to try to chance it with one of those houses and trying to fix it up. I mean, it's just going to be easier to make a box and live in a box. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to live in this box. It's a fairly decent sized box as far as boxes go. Your basics, you have to have a bedroll. That reminds me. I do not have enough to put a bedroll down, but that's okay. We, our bedroll isn't too far away. Remember at the beginning of the game that we put a bedroll down over there. It's not going to spawn us far from the house. It's fine. So the next thing that you want to do is go ahead and upgrade these. And in the middle of the night like this, we're on the outskirts of town. We're not too far into town, which is a lovely way to kind of slowly introduce you to the new Alpha City. And in the new Alpha City, there are a lot more zombies that are hanging out in POIs, the point of interest. They're hanging out on the street. Your chances of running into them, because it is a city, it is more populated with dead people. It's the zompocalypse. So there is that. So being on the outskirts of town as we are, there aren't a whole lot of zombies out here. I'm fairly confident that anything we run into, we can handle. Just because of the settings we have it at. These are more normal settings. I know I can handle this if anybody comes in. But it's just logistics right now. Is this big enough? I tell myself, oh, I can always add on over there, and then I make everything like cobblestone without making a door. And then I feel locked into this area. And then if you want to add a garage to it, you can't have... I mean, it has to be flat with the ground. You can't... I mean, maybe with the new shapes it's easier. Maybe I'll try it with the new shapes. But I do like having a garage for my vehicles, since I go through so much effort to make them. Okay, so, I think I am going to bury the foundation. What I want to do first, though, is let's, so what I did is I clicked tab, and in the search, I'm just going to type door. It's going to show me all the doors I can make. I'm just going to make the secure door. Switch that out with my water. Okay. The trader is there. Do I want my door on a corner? Or do I want it in the middle? How about offset, offset? How about here? Oh, we're gonna need a shovel. You can click on the tools up there. Shovel's down there. I don't have enough plant fibers, but that's okay. You can do it with the knife, or you can take... Here, you can do it with a knife, or take something out of your hand, and just bash. I like doing it that way. Don't ask me why. I just do. Alright. Sorry, it's that talking thing. Okay. So, let's go back here. Let's craft our shovel now. Let's get some of this out of our pocket. And again, this is just how I like to roll. Oh, hold on. I think we're gonna put our door... Let's see. That would be half. That would be half. Half of half would be roughly there. That is ambient sound. That is nothing coming to get me. Alright. So there is the first of my foundation. So I know this is going to be ground level, so I can pick up that block and that block. Seriously? Nope, it works. And I'm going to put a door in there. So you can put it so that you can rotate your door. And I'm going to put it so it's flushed against the outside. So R rotates, you click right click to place it. And now you have a door. And because I don't want to accidentally pick up any of the blocks around the door while I'm trying to open the door, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade those. You can kind of see things waving in between the little things and the little holes in the door. So you can see if anybody is at your door or anything like that. And I just realized I didn't shovel that out. And now if I shovel that out, the door's gonna break. And I don't have enough wood to replace it right now, so it's just gonna stay like that. Okay. Now, I have 6 blocks. The roof The roof is the last thing I put on, because it doesn't really matter, honestly. You're worried more about, not being seen than the weather, honestly. So, with your lack of resources, it's up to you what you find more tolerable. Personally, I'd rather have the 4 walls up and a firm foundation. That way I can start building things up against the wall, out on the floor. But those are my priorities. By tomorrow night, though, I really need to have all of these wooded up. That would be my first priority. Turning all these into a nice wood, and then shoveling the ground and putting the blocks down, and then putting in the ceiling. I think I'm gonna put... I think I'm gonna start putting my stuff... You know what? Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I have done this before, and I like how it works. So I'm gonna do it again. Gosh, this just tickles so much when you talk this much. I'm gonna dig up an area. We're gonna lay a foundation. Let's do 3? Yeah, let's do 3. So what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna upgrade these. It's morning! And what I'm gonna do is, this is where my bed is gonna go. Okay? That little space is gonna be my bedroom. I'm gonna have a little tiny, I'm gonna have a little tiny, chest up there where I'm going to have clothes and stuff like that. But for the most part, how much room do I have? Let's go ahead and make it 1 more out. Okay. Oh, I'm thirsty. So you hit tab, you click on the thing you want to drink or eat. You click A, or you can click the use button up here. If you forget, it tells you. I'm also going to eat pears. Okay. And then I'm going to make a campfire and put it down over here. And then, I'm going to put the pot in here. I'm going to put a little bit of wood. So if you right-click and drag, it picks up half the stack. And then I'm going to show you how to cook. Now that we have the cooking pot there, you've got your food, your drinks, and your science. So we are working on a drink. We have murky water. We want to turn it into boiled water. We're going to click all that we can. Sadly, we only have 2 bottles of murky water, so we're only going to get 2. And it tells you how much time it's going to take to cook that. And then over here, 1 one log is gonna give you 50 minutes worth of stuff. So you cook and it cooks. Now you can sit here and babysit it, and after 15 seconds turn this off and you'll have some more time in there. I don't really want to babysit it because I am going to make this secure chest right here under the general crafting, the basics. And I am going to craft that. Put it down. And I'm going to put it... You know what? I usually put it... No, I'm still... let's offset it. We'll offset it. And now I'm going to put everything in there. This button moves everything in there. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to leave those with me. And then I'm going to sort it with that button. I am so sorry about my nose. I know I'm not going to have enough money to buy anything I'm really going to need yet, so I am just going to leave that there. That I can sell. I'm going to take this ammo with me just in case I find a pistol. Is there anything else I need to take with me? I'm going to leave the food here because I'm going to anticipate going out and finding food while I'm out and about. The same with the drink. You know what? I'm going to leave this here too. Let's just go and see what I can find. Let's go there totally empty and see what we get. So, even with us making noise in the middle of the night, nobody really messed with us. I'm going to go ahead and get my club out, though. Should we take him out or ignore him? Yes, I saw that nest. I'm just going to ignore it. They had their own fire pit, but I hear flies. Ah! Dead bodies. All of the dead bodies. Ooh. Gas. So I suppose that's why they had their own burn pile. So all of this is good stuff to take. I am going to take it at the end, but I am going to loot this bag just in case I forget. Ooh! Did I hear somebody? Or is that you right here? Oh, both of them. No. Ah! So I usually do a right click and a left click, and then as they're getting up, I left click them again. So that's one power attack and then two lesser attacks. So this, I'm going to put that on. I'm going to scrap that. We've been over the putting it on. It's just click and shift and W. Now these you get the chance of getting honey out of. My nose is killing me. No honey. Oh, is this not even our house? That wasn't even our house. Which is good, because that's not a fun house. This is worse. This is worse. And I don't have a gun. Okay, so the reason I say this is worse, because of this right here. That right there. The dogs in this game are relentless. They are, they're a Doberman base, but they're zombies also. And I heard somebody moaning, so let's just take care of him. I took his arm off. Okay. We'll start the quest. Get the mail again. I'm gonna put those down there. Shift click does a lot of things for you, so if you're ever in doubt, shift click and see what happens. Okay. Now, if there's a dog in here, you see him breathing right there above my eggs? He is in there and he is breathing. Okay. So, ranged weapons are gonna be your best bet here, but, as you know, I don't work with the bow, but I know I'm gonna get my ass handed to me if I try to go in there right now without a ranged weapon. So, I'm gonna have to make a bow and arrow. So, let me just quickly not wake him up. And, Bunny! Feather, 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 feather. I gotta stay within the area, though. And this is still green. That'll go yellow if you start getting too close to being out of bounds. And, it'll let you know. I can hit on this for some stone. Okay. How many stone do I have? 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay. Make a primitive bow. Make all the arrows you can make. Okay. Okay. So, right click puts an arrow in there. Holding right click aims it, and then if you want to zoom, it's the right click button. The zooming never works for me. Sometimes there's a guy there. Thankfully, no. We're gonna crouch. We're gonna try to go behind this lamp very quietly. Okay. We're gonna zoom in using the right click. And then we're gonna hold left click and get it to a full bar and then let go. Okay, okay. It's okay. Ah, fuck! Okay. Okay. I'm okay. I didn't panic. Did you panic? Because I didn't panic. So if you wanted to, you can, not that one. You can go ahead and carve up the dog. The bones give you glue. The leather is good for all sorts of crafting things. The fat is good for cooking. And then there's the arrow I shot at him. Oh. If I had a wrench, we could wrench that for parts, but I don't. Let's just go ahead and open this and see. I don't have any stones. I don't have any stones. Why don't I have any stones? I don't want to fight him. I just want some stones. Can I beat on you and get some stones? Is this gonna happen? Is this a thing I can do? No, I'm just breaking mine. Just breaking it. He's still there. Pick up a small stone. There we go. So that should be a lesson. Always have stones in your pocket. Especially for the early times. Stones and wood. Oh. Ho 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 ho. I got an axe. I'm just gonna Put that up there. Because sometimes you need a pick, but more often you're going to need an axe. Now, I have problems with this jump. Have to jump with it. Go ahead and have your bat out on the roof, because sometimes there are vultures that like to be here. There's one. And this is where the supplies are. So up there it'll say that you're within X meters of the goods and where they are. I'm not gonna learn that. I am gonna put that on my back though, on my club. I am gonna wear that. And just so you can see what I look like now, look. Don't I look gorgeous? My wardrobe needs help, but I am looking fly in those glasses. There's usually somebody in there. Beat their butt as they fall out, and you just keep smacking. And I leveled up, and it's told me how many points I have to spend. So these you can come up with a knife and just punch with the knife. It's fine. Let's see what other clothes I can find. I have some pants. I would say look at me in my cute overalls, but that hides the thing. So you can see there's something in there. There we go. Do I have a hood yet? I do not have anything on my noggin. We'll put that on my noggin. Bring the club back out just in case. I've been in here a lot, so I know where the zombies are. But they always surprise you, right? You may think you know where everybody is, and then the next thing you take a step too far, and then... So sometimes there's a zombie in here, there's no zombie today. If you use a wrench on that yellow thing... Now I'm questioning if it's yellow. You use a wrench on the yellow thing, you'll get brass. And then this is a food pile. So you know that hope that I had of getting food while we were out and about? Where'd it go? Here it is. We'll use that. I'm not ready to make bullets yet, so I'm going to keep these as they are so that I can sell them for a pretty decent price. This grill will allow us to make grilled meat now with the basic level of... with the basic level of Master Chef. We'll be able to do boiled and grilled meats, baked potatoes, cornbread, teas, and coffee. Did you hear him? Is he outside or is he in here? He has to be outside. Okay, so we're gonna move through this a little bit quicker. Oh no, he's right there. Ow. I have a freakishly long reach. Which does not make me happy. Toilet paper. Whoops. Okay, quick little sort. Gonna go ahead and toss those. I'm gonna toss the blood bag because I got nothing to do with that. This can be fixed with that, so I'm gonna take that off. I'm going to repair it. This can be repaired with some scrap metal, so I'm gonna repair that. That also can be repaired with cloth, so I'm gonna repair that too, and it's gonna put it right back on the hood. I am sorry about my nose. Maybe I'll get used to it. Okay. Is there... Did you see the hand peek out? I saw your hand. Alright, there's a safe here. I don't have any lockpicks, so I can't lockpick it. If I wanted to stay in here longer, I could try to bash it up. It is going to take a while, though. Yep, I did that. Okay. There should be 2 zombies in here, because this is the big fight. This is where all of the good stuff is. Oh, I love that. I love that mechanic. It just makes me happy. Okay. I don't know why I'm looking, because I can't, Somebody's outside. Gonna go ahead and scrap that. Where'd those arrows go? Oh, there they are. Scrap those. I don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Scrap that. A little better. Oh. Where'd the door go? That's okay. That's okay, we'll just do this quickly. Ooh, some more acid. More toilet paper. You can't really get in here, so that's kind of a problem. Ooh. I got some repair kits. Okay. Repair kits are gonna go down there. Scrap that. I'm gonna sell this. I think I'm gonna sell that. Ooh, hello. Oh, it's a blue one though. Yeah, better than that one. I'm also gonna scrap this too, because we don't need it. Alright. Once again, we are encumbered. There are zombies outside. And we're gonna have to try to make it back to the trader. So there is a new mechanic they started in Alpha 20, which is the key rack. You use the key, it lets you outside. And then you run like hell. Where's the trader? Where's the trader? Where's the trader? Trader's over there. Okay. We're running. Just long enough to get away from the house and all those zombies that were over there. They've most likely lost interest in us at this point. So we're just getting our stamina back. And we're going to try to find an unobtrusive way to get back to the trader and or our house. Sometimes when you step into those areas, you activate some of the zombies, so you kind of have to be careful about where you go and what you do. I moved. My cat thinks that I must need her now. Okay. So this button puts in everything you already have in there. I'm selling this. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to go ahead and sell the beer. I'm going to keep the miso. I'm going to keep the food. I'm going to keep that, and that. I heard somebody. We're just going to go ahead and put that in the grill right now. Toss that. Okay, I have enough. I have enough nails to make one writable storage box. So I'm gonna make a writable storage box. Make some decisions about what's gonna be kept down here for the time being. And then that one writable storage box is gonna go... We're gonna have to go outside and deal with that. Okay. Where are you? Where are you? My house is too fragile for you to be beating on it. Hi. Oh, you ducked. You bitch. Spank you. Do I have a frame? Where's my writable storage? There it is. Okay. We're gonna put that down there. Where's the wood? Oh, it's still in my... Upgrade both of those. Put that right there. Oh. I have that too. Nice. So I'll move that stuff over there later. Right now what I want to do is get this turned in so we can get our next quest.
Hello, here is your reward.
Hello.
I owe you one.
So the structural brace mod does help stuff decay 25% slower. But honestly, the bombs are worth more, and I have goals. I have goals. So I am selling anything and everything that I can sell. Except for maybe that. I'm gonna keep that. Alright, next job.
It's been a real pleasure. You watch yourself out there. Can you
There's
help
a
me
fetch
with
that's
my...
close by,
Thank you.
modular 5.
You wouldn't do this for just anyone.
I know how to walk around doors. You saw nothing. There's my one stone for when this breaks. That goes away, that goes away, that goes away, that goes away. I'm getting there. It's a slow process, but I'm getting there. I'm gonna leave that in here too. Now, I did install a mod, and this is actually part of the game, and it's a very small change to the XML file, the game file. But this allows you to lock the number of places in your backpack. So those two will always stay there, and when you have stuff in here and you're like, okay, just go ahead and throw everything in there, it throws everything except for those spots, the number of spots you have locked. That is the only thing I was willing to change about this game, just because I was tired. I was tired. Okay, we didn't find any more food, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat some more food there. I'm gonna carry these jars with me, just in case we find some water. And then, am I ready to go? I put that money up there so I can remember to sell it to him. I think I'm ready to go. Look who's waiting outside there. Hoochie Mama. Hoochie. Is it this one? Or is it that one? Okay, so this is a working Stiff Tools truck. And as the name would suggest, it gives you tools. So let's see what tools I can find. I found some lockpicks. That's important. So this one has doors on it, so you can search it. I'm Not gonna search it just yet. Okay, it looks like this is the house we're going to. And it wants us. So this, I never realized this until somebody pointed it out to me. And I'm so glad they just decided to say it on their stream. People who don't play these types of games don't get the clues. So this is a light. The light wants you to go that way. And look, there's an opening. So this is the way you're gonna go. Okay. Landmine. So this is the dog. Very Doberman looking. Spike collar and all, right? Well, they ran over those landmines, those hubcap looking things down there, and they blew themselves up. So I didn't have to deal with them, which made me happy. Okay, so that is those are packages of cement, and this is a cube of cobblestone. So you take your shovel, and you dig up the cobblestone, which helps you upgrade your blocks even further and makes it harder for them to be damaged. Allows them to take more damage, depending on your perspective. And we're looting. So there's another light up here, and it's wanting us to go down this hole. That hole right there. Now, anytime you go down a hole, I can guarantee you there will be zombies waiting for you at the end. So, at least they gave us a soft place to land. Okay, so, before I jump down there, right at the east, the E for east on my compass, you are gonna see the satchel with an arrow pointing down, which means that it is downstairs. Or on the some level underneath where I am now. And it's pretty close underneath where I am. It's 9.9 meters away. Okay. Let's switch to the club. You remember what I said about the guarantee? Ah! It happens. And I'm on this level, and the thing is 10 meters, 7 meters, 9 meters. So it's got to be in the next room. The reason that I made that noise is that I get the schematic for the off-road headlights. Let's not scrap that. Let's use that. So that's going to let us have some wonderful lighting that allows you to see the moon from your car. Love that. So you can see somebody's leg over there. So you may not want to venture too far out because they'll come after you. Okay. Always be nervous, always be cautious, check your corners. Close the door. Okay, so this is the powered bridge door schematic. Power bridges and doors. That's just a good time. That's just a good time. Especially for somebody who likes the intellect build. I'm gonna pick up this chair so it doesn't get in the way if I have to back up. You can also scrap it for wood, which will help in building our base a little bit later. So the choice I made there was to go ahead and come in here and see what's in here instead of tackling the kitchen. Personal choice. The reason I always bust the mirror is because of safes. Wrong thing. Okay. So there's probably a zombie back there, and we know there's one behind the countertop. So, let's just go for it. Oh, I missed her. Oh, he fell right on it. She's dead. He's dead. Okay. Alright. Zombies in the immediate area are dead. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Oh, look, they're holding feet. You can see there's something in there. You can either go through the top or go through the door there. But you just grab whatever's in there. Empty, untouched. Got the stove, got that. Alright, let's sneak back over here. Not that we're sneaking very well, mind you. I always have a problem with depth perception. Even at a game. So we're gonna scrap that. We already have this. We're gonna scrap that. We're gonna scrap that. I'm still not ready to make bullets, so I'm still gonna sell that. I may even sell this. I think this is gonna be a smaller room, so I'm gonna go in here first. Smaller room, closed off, no surprises. Okay. Lucky looter goggles! Okay. So, when you are wearing these glasses, you're gonna find better loot. And then when we get to buried treasure, I'll explain the buried treasure. But because I'm looting right now, I'm gonna move those up there to the 3rd slot, move those up there to the 4th slot, and I'm just gonna lock those in place. So when I do this, those 4 are still locked right there. Since I'm looting, I'm gonna click those, click the W button, and wear them. More money. And I'm encumbered. What are these? Shades. Boost your perception. Well, I am going to sell those. I don't really need those. There's really nothing in perception that I personally care about. Okay. Club is still out. Anybody here? Gonna close the door. Lucky looter's still on. Grab that. See, there's the key. So that'll open the door when we're ready to go. Wall safe. So you hold the E button and you'll get the option to use your lockpick. Hold down E. You can either search it or do the lockpick. I don't know what search does. I've never used it. I'm out of lockpicks. And there's somebody at the front door. And this is why I wanted a point in lockpicking so that I can make my own lockpicks. It looks like it's just him. That item needs to be repaired. Oh shit. Okay, close the door. Run out. Repair the item. Be happy I had that wood on me. And then beat the shit out of him. Okay. Close the door just in case somebody else comes in. Still wearing the Lucky Looter goggles. I don't know why I'm doing next. Ah! I knew he was gonna come up, but he still scared the shit out of me. Die. So, this game brought a whole new phrase to my life that I never knew I needed. And they call it jiggle physics. Maybe next time we see the party girl. Alright, look. Hold on. Scrap that, bring the frame down, put that up there. Put that there. Jump on the frame. Jump up again. Ha! Oh, I hate doing that because it makes everything so unruly. There is a Shotgun Messiah crate. And as one would guess, Shotgun Messiah is all about weapons. So we got some weapons there. It's gonna take way too long to try to get in there without a lockpick. But we can go to our map, and because I know this has 2 saves, we are gonna save it as an X, and we're gonna call it safe. And then I can come back here later when I have lockpicks, hopefully within a day or 2 before everything resets, and we can get the locks. We can lockpick the saves. And since he was knocking on the door, we have to kill him before we can get out. Okay. And I am overburdened yet again. Which way's the trader again? Did I not get the satchel? Oh my god, I didn't get the satchel. I almost left without getting the satchel. 3 meters. Is it seriously behind that thing? I never break those down. Oh my god, I almost failed the mission. I almost failed the mission. We're just gonna mosey along. I'm just moseying. Oh. Yeah, that house has a dog. Not a fun time. Where are you? You sound like you're back here. There you are. Finally. Pick up a couple of stones. Go into my little hobbit hole. Put everything in there. Scrap that. Scrap that. That's an extra one. I'm gonna sell that. I'm gonna put this on my knife. So you're gonna click the knife, you're gonna click modify, shift click is your best friend, and complete. And now it'll do a better job cutting. Gonna take that out of there now. I'm gonna bring that back down to 2. Okay, anything else I want to sell? I probably should keep this on me for a while longer in case I need a pick. Am I wearing anything for that? No. That's a level 1, so I can't do anything with that. I'll put that with the money. Selling that. I'm gonna keep this because I might be able to use something with it. Alright, what's in here? That's the money. Let's go ahead and drink another drink. Anything else that I want to sell? Let's sell as many of those as we can. Alright, I think that's gonna be it. Alright. We should be able to afford at least one thing. We may be able to do one more mission tonight.
Thank you, survivor. My
Oh, 9
family and I are in your debt.
Alright, I'm
Here's
gonna
your
keep that.
reward.
See the inventory. Take all that. Take all that. Take all that. Take all that. Take that. I should have fixed it first. Alright. So, I can get the machine gun. Next thing is the teddy bear head, and I have till day 4 to get it.
Much obliged, stranger.
Alright. Jobs. I don't want to do a buried supply.
I've got just the task for
Well, we're
Brilliant.
going to a diner.
I guess this kind of makes us friends now.
Yeah, we're friends, Bob. You and I. Buddies. Don't try anything, though. I'm retired. Okay. Why am I here? Alright. Probably to drop those off. Put the 9mm ammo up there. Put that up there. I still haven't gotten any water. Put that up there. We'll fix that in a minute. It's just holding shit right now. While I'm running, I'm going to push R. Oh, there's ammo in it, so I don't need to reload it. Pick up the stone just to make sure I have a stone in my pocket. I think when I looked a minute ago... Oh, is this the hoarder house? I think this is the hoarder house. Well, that is the hoarder house. See what I mean? Hoarder. We're not going there, though. Right, we were going to go to the diner. I remember now. Did you see him flop over? I'm going right next door to Bob's. Let's just go ahead and take care of him. I don't know what's been going on, but for some reason, not all of my clicks go through. And I don't understand it. It's very annoying. At first, I thought it was maybe my mouse. But I even put in a plug-in mouse. Didn't make a difference. At all. So. Okay. We go up over the car. There's a ledge to jump on there. Anytime you're on a roof, have your weapon out because a majority of the time there will be a vulture. Look, there's the light. Go this way. There's the bastard right there. I do have a ranged weapon. I could shoot him. But I don't want to make the noise. And luckily, there wasn't anyone else up here on the roof. Alright. So, this place is disgusting. You've been warned. She looks like the only visible threat right now. Let's knock her the fuck out. Excellent. Check and see what's up there. Oh, is this... This item needs repairs. I will take it. Okay. I don't know why they've decided to help you through this one. Like why they help you through some and not others. It is a mystery to me. I don't get it. Don't think about it, just grab the goods. Just grab the goods. Don't think about what that could have possibly have been. This, if you wrench one down that's not working, and you can tell it's not working when you look at it. If it doesn't say push E or press E, then it's dead. It broke. Switch back to the... So we already know he's there. But we see a bathroom there. And a lot of times, there are things in the bathroom. And I just closed off my only escape. I'm gonna stand in the doorway. Use that as a funnel point. And beat the shit out of him. And if I got in a lot of trouble beating him off here, I could go back here and quickly close the door. Your reflexes do get quicker with that over time. It's panicked practice. I'll put it that way. A panicked practice. Okay, so you see how this doesn't fit well? You hit that with something, anything, and it opens. I got a puffer coat, but it's too heavy for puffer coats here. I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff that I know I'm not gonna need. Oh, I don't even have my XP goggles on. Come. Just let me through the hole. Let me through the hole. Fuck you. I don't want to go through the hole. I don't want to go through the hole. It's a men's room anyway. Why would I even want to be here? Why? So if you wanted to, you could get all of the leather out of those. I don't really want to spend the time doing it, so I'm not. In a restaurant, I don't know why they would be as safe behind that, but you never... Oh, fuck, dogs. Okay, AK. I don't think that was the only dog. Oh, crawlers. Awesome. Just watch out for the toe tickles. And if you ever wonder if they're still dead, look for the XP in the bottom corner. I thought I saw something out of the ordinary. Oh, satchel. Technically, we can go. We have the satchel. But I want to loot. Because I want to be able to do things. Ordinarily, that amount of noise would have woken everybody up who was in the area. Here it says E to interact with the vending machine. If I had money on me, I could get in there and buy things. I don't have money on me, so that usually isn't enough to buy you much of anything, but this time it is, and I heard somebody break out. But over where? Here? Oh. They're breaking shit. I don't know where they are, but they're breaking shit. Oh, they're breaking more shit. Forgot to search that one. We'll talk about the vending machine in a minute. Missed it. So this is where the good loot is. You're gonna find usually the most zombies. Oh, look, a key rack. The most zombies in the loot room. Or at least the hardest zombies in the loot room. Oh, shit. So if that ever happens, you just push E again, and you can get the stuff. Ah, it's dark. It is officially night. That's what that sound means. I got a hobo stew. Just don't ask what's in it. And then if you wanted to take her with you, you could. That drawer is open, so you're not going to be able to loot it. Alright. Let's go back out to the vending machine and see what kind of food we can get. We can get stock, we can get a beef ration. I'm gonna get a beef ration. Do I still have enough for stock? I still have enough for stock. Okay. It's GTFO. What's that? Before we go out there, gonna eat that, scrap that. Which one is it? Puffer coats. I don't need to learn how to do that. Let's fix that. I'm gonna get rid of the flowers because I don't need those. Scrap that. It's not gonna make a difference if we scrap that. I'm gonna eat that. Don't tell anyone. I'm gonna drink that. Okay. Whoops. I forgot about that. Which way are we going? That way? Oh, gas. Oh. Okay. So this guy is, unpleasant. He's gonna jump. And he's gonna spot at your legs. He's gonna be a general nuisance. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look at those feet. His face is scary. Oh, shit. I'm out of stamina. And there's a deer over there that I really want some food. Turned his head sideways. I killed him. Do I dare use the gun on the deer? The deer just went up the stairs. Okay. Oh, there's a wolf too. Alright, should we try to get the wolf? Let's go ahead and reload. Just in case. Use the right click to aim. Dead. Always reload. As soon as you're done shooting, reload. We're gonna go out, we're gonna get the wolf quick. Which means we're gonna use some power attacks. Which is the right click. Alright, run. As quick as our little legs can carry us. Out of stamina. Oh, fuck. Alright, we're gonna have to... Oh, there are two of them. We're probably gonna have to fight them. No, they're not noticing us. I didn't squelch. Everything's fine. No squelching noises. No pitter-patters. No running through the grass. It's all good. Nothing's going on here. So, tips. For when you are running home like this, keep about 60 to 70. Whatever the top is. Doesn't matter. Keep at least... You definitely shouldn't go under 40. Unless you know you're in a safe place. 60 to 70 is better in case you need a power attack. I'm ducking my head like I'm gonna go through this shit. I'm just gonna dump everything in here. I'm gonna take everything out of here. And I'm gonna dump everything in here too. And then what's left in there? is gonna go in there. Okay, so that is the end of our second night. So what I usually do in the evenings is I separate out what I'm going to sell to the trader. So I'm gonna sell that. That's gonna fetch me some money. That's gonna fetch me some money. This is not. I'm gonna scrap that. That by itself isn't gonna give me a whole lot, so I'm gonna wait for that. That's gonna give me some money. That's gonna give me some money. That is not. Scrap that. Scrap that. That can stay there. That's fine. Never sell your acid. This game drops acid way too rarely. Do not sell your acid. Pun intended. Scrap that. Is that gonna give me anything? No. No, it's not. I know I have more of this somewhere. Instead of trying to find it, I'm just gonna put it there and have it collect everything. Okay. Money. I need to put my land claim block down. And I still didn't get water. I'm just gonna put that in there for now. I'll make a special run for water whenever I realize where it is. How am I doing? I'm looking a little low on health. I'm gonna take this aloe. The aloe cream, not the aloe leaf, but the aloe cream. And I'm just gonna cream myself. Feels better. Okay. So I know I am selling that to the trader, so that's gonna go up there. I'm gonna unload everything up there. I'm gonna take quite a lot of those stones out of there. Okay, so we need to start setting up our area, and one of the first things that you're gonna need is a forge. There's the forge. I can't make the forge. In order to make the forge, I either need advanced engineering or a schematic. Like, I found the schematic for the chemistry station. If I had a workbench, which is what this symbol is, I can make a chemistry station. Don't have that, though. But I do have points. I have 3 points that I can spend, and we're going to spend them in intellect, because that's my jam. Alright. We need 1 point there. We're gonna have to spend more points in this main tier to get the subsections under it. Okay. Daring Adventurer. And then I have 1 more. I'm gonna go ahead and put that 1 more right there, which will unlock Grease Monkey, which I can put points in later. And I need to add more points into intellect before I can be a robot. Before I can go into robotics inventor. Specifically, my intellect has to be level 3, and you can tell right there by the tag. Which is what I love about this game. It lays out everything perfectly for you. I love the UI in this game. After watching people play it for a while, and I can understand why they're going to different places to get things, that was my gauge for whether or not I could actually play this game. So, we got our point into that. We should be able to make the forge now. And for that, we're going to need some stone, some clay soil, some leather, duct tape, and some pipe. Leather, soil, duct tape, pipe, stone. Do I have everything? You'll know if you have everything when this lights up white instead of gray. So you click craft. It's going to take 27 seconds. If you decide that you've done something wrong, you can click on it really quick and it'll stop doing the thing. I'm just going to put those back. So, the next thing I want to get is the workbench. And in order to get the workbench, we're going to need Tinkerer. So, again, that's tab with the graduation cap, the big brain, and you go back to advanced engineering is where it is. If you want to find out where any of these things are, what they do, all you have to do is just click on it, and then you can read what's underneath it. Okay? So the next one is the workbench. Oh, no, land claim. We gotta put our land claim down. Which will be our next thing. Okay. I built too close to the trader. I built too close to the trader. And the reason I know I built too close to the trader is because the land claim block is red. The lines are red. That means I can't put anything down here. So when it goes white, that's where you can claim. So we are white here. We'll put it down there. That's fine there. Zombies ignore it. It doesn't matter. If it annoys you, you can bury it. But Freddy McFreddy pants. Can I get into my house without him coming over here? Nope. Nope, he's coming. Oh yeah, he's coming. Oh no, he was just walking back and forth. See you right there. Are you kidding me? I'm repairing something. Can you hold on? Sounds like me on a weekend. Great. Jiggle physics. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I won't do it now. Jiggle physics. Anyway. So, I suppose I'm just gonna get to prepping this area. Since I have to stay under here anyway. You can do all of this when you're crouched. It makes the noise you hear through your headphones, through the game, not as loud. And it also makes you not as loud to the zombies. Not that I think I care. Do I care? I don't think I care. I mean, I could care. Depends on what zombie was after. Now, if I had my frames with me while I'm doing this... I thought I heard steps. It must have been my own steps. I can dig out from under there, put a block in there, and then that wall will be quote-unquote sunken in. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to stay one in. And I'll just do that part later. I still haven't put a bed down. I'm just listening. See if I hear anybody walking around out there. I have no idea what's going on out there. My hope it's safe, sane, and consensual, whatever it is. This item needs repairs. One in is here. Especially when you're digging, it's very difficult to see where the block is. I don't know if you've noticed, but when you dig, it digs a diamond. And what you put in the diamond is a square. Now, you would think that it's the same size, same shape, right? So they should fit into each other, which they do, but oddly. I don't know if you noticed before. But it gets really annoying whenever you're trying to orient something and you think you're digging one direction. And that's not how it's working. Very annoying. One more. Okay. Oh no, I'm hungry. I could be showing... It's almost daylight already. Where's the food? I'm gonna eat the hobo stew right now because I'm pretty hungry. That sound means that it's daylight. Put a little bit of fire on there. We're gonna make some of that. I can't make the grilled meat because I need to appoint a master chef. Which means I can't make bacon and eggs. Okay. We'll just put this stuff back. It's fine. It's fine. Turn that off. Take that down to a few minutes for it to boil the water. It's fine. It's fine. I really don't need any water right now. And my food is good. So, choices. I can either keep doing this or I can save this as an evening project. I can keep running quests. It is day 3. All I have right now for the Horde Night is a very good and functioning AK-47. What I need to have, in my opinion, is the ability to make ammo. And to do that, we're gonna need the forge. So I think the best thing to do is go out and get, I mean not the forge, the workbench. So we're gonna have to go out and get some experience and get the workbench. So, that turned off. Let's get the water out of there. Put everything in there, oh, except for you. Let's grab the stuff we're gonna sell. And I think I may have heard somebody outside. Let's take a quick look around the house. I thought maybe going this close to the edge would... Ah! We can't go over there yet. He's not open. Alright. Back to digging. I keep mistaking my own pitter-patter for the pitter-patter of zombies. I'm gonna move the camera next time too. It's a little far to look. Look at all of this. Oh. That's so bad. That's okay. We'll get it all leveled out. It'll be fine. Alright. So now that we have all of that done, we have a nice axe. Let's go chop down some trees over here, because this is where we're gonna have Horde Night. Hordes will be fought over here. It's usually fairly flat. I'm gonna get rid of him, that way I can axe in peace. Don't ask why I do that. It just happens. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. I don't know. I don't know what you saw. Sorry? Okay. So we're gonna get the wood. Now we gotta decide where we're gonna put our tree farm. Why? Because everybody makes a tree farm. It's a rule. Yeah, you have to make a tree farm. Whew. Getting kind of tired. Chicken! And maybe we can finish upgrading our house. And you know what? I may eventually just be a freak and upgrade and level out all the ground around me. Because that's a mess. That is an uneven, janky mess. I can't even believe that I decided it was a good idea to go ahead. Ooh, hurt me. May have to end the stream soon. I don't even know what made me think that. Oh, no, it's fine. It'll be fine. It's not too hilly. It's okay. 6:10. It should be open. And it's day 3. Okay, so what I think is gonna happen, and I tell myself this all the time, right? I'll just accept the mission, and I'll just accept the mission, and then that'll be it. You know, just accept the mission, and then I'll turn it off. Well, I'll just walk. I'll just walk to the POI. And then I'll log out. Because then I'll be at the POI, and it'll be fine. And then I do the POI. And then...
Gratitude, friend.
Hey, you are welcome. Let's see, 762 or some 762. Let me think about that. So the reason we have an extra one is because we put a point in... Sorry about that. The reason we have an extra choice, an extra option, is because we put that point in Daring Adventurer. And this is just shift click, shift left click. And that tears through all of that. I still only have 886.
It's been a real pleasure. You watch yourself out there.
The next
I'm
one
in a little predicament.
is another
Could you help? Well,
modular
alrighty
house,
then.
number 8,
Let's get
which
to
we have not
ball
seen
rolling.
yet. It's probably over in the same area of suburbia, or the slums, it looks like. I only say that because there's so much junk over there and the hoarder's house is over there. Not that my house is cleaner than the hoarder's house. But at least it's somewhat organized geekiness. Let me grab this though and make a bed. Let's go back to the normal tab. Bedroll, create. Put this back in there. Put all of those in here. Put that back in there. And then we'll just put this. Oh. Well, I'll move it later. Alright. So this is where I'm gonna end it. Honestly, I play this game every waking moment. It's quite depressing when you think about it. So I will most likely be streaming daily. Weekends more so. I'll try to break it up during the weekends though. Alright, well good night and I'll see you guys later. I think I gotta go here to do this thing and then go that thing. Alright, see y'all in the next one.